What do you do when life throws you a curveball? Today, I'm going to talk about an experience that happened to me in my life and how it applies to you. How it applies to you, right? Facing massive challenges, things that are unexpected. We start thinking to ourselves, why me? Why me? Becoming the victim of our stories. But I want to tell you about how I utilized the most difficult moment of my life, the most unexpected thing, and I turned it into a positive, and how powerful that was for me in my life. My name is Blaise Asayan, and I help young men break bad habits, build confidence, and develop self-esteem. Look, so about a year ago on the dot, I faced one of the most difficult moments of my life. My appendix ruptured, got rushed to the hospital, and during that week, I had a couple surgeries, and my body was brutalized, beaten down. And, during those moments, I started thinking to myself, first of all, on the way to the hospital, praying to God that He would let me survive, because I knew that I had so much more to give in my life, and I wasn't respecting God by the things I was doing up till that point in my life. I let other people's opinions dictate how I act, and there was a lot of unresolved things that I needed to solve before I could move forward. This experience allowed me to do that. I got a lot of time to myself alone in that hospital. It was lonely. Yes, I had my parents there, but when you're in excruciating pain, you're not sleeping. I didn't sleep for a week straight. I would get, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, but I was getting woken up every hour on the hour to get some kind of new injection, medicine, painkiller, whatever it was. So I had a lot of time to myself, thinking to myself. And in that solitude, I started asking myself, what are you going to do from here? What are you going to do? Are you going to go back to who you were? A lot of people were telling me when I was in the hospital, or, my parents were telling me, everything's going to go back to normal. Don't worry. And I heard that enough times, and it started ringing in my head. Everything's going to go back to normal. That word triggered me deeply. Normal. I don't want to go back to normal. Yes, I want to get in better health, but I think that what's happening to me right now is kind of a awakening. Something spiritual happened during that whole experience. I spoke to God when I was there in that hospital, and it awakened, it revived something in me, something that has always been there. And what that thing is knowing that you're meant for more, knowing that you have a battle to fight, knowing that you were meant for more than what you are currently doing. I don't know where I'd be right now if that didn't happen to me, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I don't really understand the path I was going down. I was lost. Yes, I had my shit together. I was working out every day, and but I still had a lot of unresolved issues. I still had a lot of unresolved issues at that time. And when life throws you that big curveball, that massive challenge, something that you think is the worst thing that ever happened to you could turn into the best thing that ever happened to you. Right? After that experience, something changed in me. I said, I don't want to go back to normal. I want to do something different when I get out of here. I have a mission now for my life. So a couple weeks later, I decided to record a video sharing this experience I went through, how painful it was, how I lost 30 pounds in a week, how my body was so brutalized. I had these scars, mental and physical scars, and how tough it was, but that I would come out the other side even stronger. I said, even though I don't feel so strong right now physically, I'm going to come out of this stronger. And I meant that shit. I meant that when I said that on camera, and I posted that on Instagram. That is still one of the most proud moments of my entire life. Probably is the most proud moment, because I finally decided to go for it and to do something positive in this world, to make an impact on people, right? I didn't make an impact on a ton of people because I don't have a big audience right now. And I didn't back then. I had an even smaller audience. But what I did do was I decided that I would no longer go down the path I was going down and be average and ordinary and go back to normal. I wanted more, so I went for it. Put out that video, and I got some beautiful responses from people saying my video helped them. Just a couple of people, but that's all I wanted. I said if just one person gets impacted, I don't even need a message. I didn't even need a message from anyone. But just the possibility of knowing that one person, I don't even have to know who they are, got impacted from what I said, and that was enough for me. So, turning these negative things into the greatest things that happen in our entire lives, and that's powerful. And you can do that. I don't care what happened to you. Look, I know that there's a lot of things that are screwed up in this world, and a lot of people have had wrong done to them, or they've had their body brutalized, gotten in a car crash, or whatever it may be. I don't care what happened to you. Just know that you can get out of it, and not just get out of it and go back to normal, because I know you don't want to go back to normal after going through something like that. Man, you're stronger than ever. You can do something great. You can finally take that step that you've always wanted to take. Become that person you always wanted to be. Utilize this experience as a moment of growth, a moment of expansion in your being. Man, I promise you that these things were meant to happen. I was supposed to have all that happen to me. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I had a little bit of a scare. I had a little bump near where my surgical procedure was, and I went to the hospital and I got reminded of all the things that happened, all the trauma, all the experience I went through. But what I remembered the most was my resilience and the person that I became when I got out of there, and that video I put out. That video is a symbol of the whole experience. I don't look at the experience as bad. I look at it as the turning point in my life. The moment where I finally stopped caring what other people thought about me, where I finally started thinking about the impact I wanted to make, and the moment when my life changed forever. Look, I hope this video impacted you today. This was right from the heart. I really hope that if you're struggling right now, if you're going through something or you went through something, that you can turn it into something positive and, share your story, make an impact in people's lives, man. That's what we're all here to do, to make this world a better place, to help people. And yeah, I'm grateful that you're here. It means that you're aligned with this mission, and it means that you want to live a great life. You were meant to live a great life. You deserve it. If you want to learn more about me, what I'm doing with the Discipline Institute, you can click the link in the description, helping young men break bad habits, build confidence, and develop self-esteem through coaching them, guiding them from where they are to where they want to be. And yeah, there's also free training in the description as well for parents and young men. If you're a young man, show it to your parent. If you're a parent, show it to your son. I want to make an impact in people's lives and show them how they can get out of the place that they're stuck in right now. So yeah, thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.